Hi everybody, bit of a different mission today. I'm down in the river, I've got my waders on, and I want to do some investigating because I've noticed evidence of one of Ireland's most poisonous plants along the riverbank and in the water. I'm talking about hemlock. You may have heard of it. Hemlock is actually in the carrot family. It does look quite like a giant carrot, and every part of the plant is poisonous, but especially the root and the stem. Now, it is native to Ireland, so I'm not too concerned and I'm not going to go doing too much about it, but I just want to make sure that I don't have too much of it along the access points of the river because I do have a young child and I do have dogs, and I want to make sure that it's not going to be accidentally consumed. So to do that, I need to know what's here and how much of it there is, and just be aware of it. That's one of the most important things about all the work I'm doing on the land, is understanding what's here first before I go and do anything drastic. So come down the river with me, I'll show you what hemlock looks like, and we'll see how much of it there is. So as you can see, the stream is quite shallow now, so now is the time to do this, but in the middle of winter it can get as high as this bank over here, which I have a clip of right now that I can show you, and that is this exact location. So now is the time to do this, not in the middle of winter. So as I expected, on the sunny side of the bank I found even more hemlock. This is a jungle of hemlock. It's really dense, it's doing really well here. It must have a really bulbous root system in the bank there, which will allow it to come back next year. It's towards the end of its life for this year. As you can see, it's flowering down here, and at this end it's actually starting to die off, but it will come back next year. This is all really important information for me to gather and know. Down this end of the river, there's a lot of hemlock. Up at the other end, where we access the river, there's not so much. So I don't have an issue with it being down here. No one's going to touch it down here, but it's really important for me to know that it's here. There's more hemlock here, there's more hemlock here. I'm yet to see any roots that I can show you in loose soil. But I was once told by an archaeologist that the Normans brought hemlock to Ireland for use on their arrowheads, which would be, if it's true, a really interesting bit of trivial history. But either way, it's been here for a very long time and it is considered native. So again, if you have some, unless it's in an area where it's probably going to be accidentally consumed by livestock or by people, it's not something to go panicking about, because it is in a lot of our rivers and streams across the country. And as I mentioned, it's in the carrot family, and you can see that the leaves are quite similar to carrot leaves, and the stems have this kind of reddish hue towards the base. I don't see any roots exposed right now, but we might find somewhere where the soil is a bit sandier and we can see some of the roots, which look like an ugly white carrot, big bunch of ugly white carrots. So hopefully we can see some of those. Finally here I found a small plant that has its roots exposed from the river that I can show you. So these are the roots of a hemlock plant. As you can see, they are not necessarily similar to carrots, but definitely in the carrot family. This is quite a small plant, and the roots are only the length of my finger, and it looks like a very small plant, but a plant like that one over there would have much more substantial roots than this one. But that's what they look like. They look like disfigured white carrots. Well everyone, thank you so much for watching another video. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed it, please feel free to subscribe, and I'll keep making videos like this so you can follow my journey learning about the natural world and wilding my land. Have a great day.